Hi guys, happy Monday, and it's a beautiful day. Nothing but Carolina blue sky. It's absolutely beautiful today. I don't know where the boys are. I think they're over there. They have the whole pasture. I gave them the whole pasture, and they're not over here eating, which is a surprise. They're probably in the run-in, staying cool, or they're like way up there. I don't know. But today I want to work with Mr. Darcy, and there's been a lot of talk over a lot of channels, a lot of the horsey channels and trainers and stuff like that, about pushy horses and disrespectful horses and so forth. I brought up one of them to stable horse training and rehabilitation on his channel and Graham's channel, and it was kind of good. I love how YouTube people, I guess, can collaborate with each other and feed off each other and do videos and give each other ideas. I don't know if I gave him any ideas, but I know he's given me a lot of ideas. So Darcy has this problem, and I don't have anything on video, unfortunately, for you guys to see, but he's, I guess you could call him pushy. I call him pushy because when he gets into a situation that he doesn't want to be in and he wants to leave, he will push you out of the way. He'll literally take his shoulder and push you out of the way. And during a bath, I've seen him turn his butt to me. It's very disrespectful in that essence, but he's never kicked out. He's never been any mean. I'm sure it's coming if I pushed him enough, but he's always been pretty good about it. But other times, he just wants to be with you. He just wants to stand really close. He has no concept of personal space, but he just wants to be with you. He'll follow you. You've got a massive draw. He'll come straight to you, and he's really, really good. But he does tend to kind of push you out of the way. So we meaning me, he needs to have some type of respect for me. And I don't seem to have a problem with making myself be the alpha horse, except with him, because he just doesn't seem to care. So we've done a little bit of training with him. I have. When we got him in August, so he's been in training off and on. I don't do this full time. I don't train full time, so I really wish I did. When I get out, I try to do a little bit here, a little bit there, always try to keep it a positive training session, even if it's only short, at least something. Every time I take him out and we do his feet, or I brush him, or dinner time or something, I always make him move. He's got to get out of the way of me, and he pretty much yields. He does, especially at dinner time. He'll walk right away, and I'll push him out of the way. I can pat his butt and he'll move his butt away. But there are just certain times where he's just like, I don't want to be here. And one of the prime examples, when we were at the veterinarian's office not too long ago getting Coggins and our shots and everything, he took his head and he headbutted me, and I fell into a wall because he was in an enclosed area that he was afraid of. We rushed it, so I understand why he did it. He felt trapped. He felt like he couldn't get away. He was not easily brought into it and eased into it, and I wasn't able to let him know that nothing was gonna happen to him in there. He was just brought in. The vet came in, stuck him in the neck with a needle, stuck him in the neck, drew his blood, and then it was just too much for him. He hadn't had a chance to acclimate, which I don't like to rush a horse because it's dangerous. I got pushed into a wall, it's very dangerous. But he shouldn't have done that to begin with. So I want to do a little bit of work with him today. We're going to do it out in pasture. Actually, I think I might be able to, I don't know. I'll probably do it out in pasture. I'll see if I can find a spot maybe over by the fence. And I'll see if I can do it over here. And we're going to work on pressure and release. You see that bird right there? That bird right there on the fence? That bird is upset because of that cat. Arrow. Oh, there's a nest somewhere. So I'm gonna find a spot. Oh, hush up, you guys. You want to see my dogs? Everybody wants to see the YouTube dogs. Everybody wants to see the dogs. So here is Eeyore. Eeyore, where are you, buddy? He just went behind the tree. There you are. Come say hi to YouTubies. And Lexi. Lexi. She just went behind the tree. Come on, you guys. YouTubies want to see you guys. Hey, come here. Gosh, what is it with you guys? Come here. Hi. Say hi to Lexi. She's such a good dog. And Eeyore. Eeyore, buddy. Say hi to YouTubies. Say hi. Oh, kisses. Anyway, they're all preoccupied with other things. So I just so happen to have a lead rope out here because I was going to do this the other day. And it's right here. Lead rope and a halter. Love it. So I'm not going to use the halter. And why, do you ask? Because I want to see how he does with just the lead rope around his neck. Every horse should know how to give in to pressure and release, especially during situations where, say they get out and all you have is a rope and you have to put it around their neck and lead them by their neck. It's uncommon that you're going to have to do that, but hey, maybe your rope isn't long enough to make a makeshift halter. So, oh yeah, they're in the running. So let's see what we can do with Darcy. The boys are right here. I'm going to put this halter down because we don't need it. Now I'm going to show you Jarvis first on how it's supposed to work. Hi! Well, thank you. Oh, what do you got? Oh, you have a bug you just smushed on your neck. I know, hi. You want to go lead somewhere? Okay, so basically all I do is, he's very, very in tune to this. He's done this before many times. I've led him all over the place with this. And he's my YouTube sensation. He loves to be on YouTube, I swear to God. Because you're just so good. You are. So basically, I just have the lead rope. This is where it would normally clip. And I put the rope around his neck. And he knows how to move away from pressure. See, he's trying to get out of it though. You can't get out of it, it's around your ears. And let's go for a quick walk. Come on. Come on. There, good job. Good job. I know. All right, Mr. Darcy's walking away. Come on. Come on. Oh, the horseflies are terrible out here. Okay, very good. That was very nice. Should we do it again? Come on. Watch me. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go this way. This way. Yeah, very good. Good job. Alright, let's go back this way. I'm going to get on this side of you. And I'm going to ask you to go around the other way. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. I know, you got bugs. They're all bugging around your dinky doodle. There you go. Now let's go the other way. The other way. This way. Come on. This way. Very good. Very good. Come on. And that's how it's supposed to be done. Oh. Oh, oh, you're too close. Too close. Back up. Back up, please. Back up. Back up, please. I know. I know. Come on, back. back. There. So I'm gonna get some fly spray before we do it with Darcy, because if he's aggravated with it, Darcy will really be aggravated. So I'll be right back, and I'm gonna get Darcy. Sorry, guys. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it fell off. Little stand. Okay. Jarvis, you're gonna have to go away, buddy. You've already done your training today. Come on, go away. Go on. Off you go. Off you go. Go on. Up. Go on. Up. Go on. Okay. Go on. I'm not gonna be training with you today. You're done. Okay, so I've got Darcy here. And he's the one that's got the problem. He gets pushy. He doesn't really pay attention sometimes. Like if I sprayed them all down with fly spray. So if he doesn't want to be here, he's gonna try to walk off, which I know he doesn't want to be here because he's not paying attention. He's got his eyes and his head facing that way, but his ears are back. So he's kind of listening, but not really. So I want to try to get his attention. There you go. That's one little step, but I got a swish of a tail. So that was his protest saying, okay, I'll take a step towards you, but I'm not going to be happy about it. And it's not because there's a fly out here, because I just sprayed him with fly spray. So I have him here, just like I had with Jarvis. I have the loop around his neck. He's doing better with pressure and release, but not really. Because he doesn't really like to pay attention. So he doesn't like to work. So, come on. Hey. Hey, pay attention to me. Come on. Come on. There. So now I have his attention a little bit. At least I got one eye. That's better than nothing. And I'm okay with that. So let's see if he'll come to me if I give him just a little bit of pressure on the rope. So that was good, nice and light. He took a step towards me, but I think that's because I backed up. So now I have his attention. I do. Now you know you're gonna get all sorts of lovin's, and we're gonna do all sorts of little trainings, huh? Jarvis, walk away. Okay, so let's see if I can get him to back up. Back up. Back up, please. Back up. Back up. Now he put his feet down and he rocked backwards, but he didn't move. So we're gonna try this again. Back up. So now he's looked away, so now he thinks that he wants to go that way. He's not paying attention to me and our lesson that we're doing. Back up. Back up. So I gave him a little bit of a forceful push and I told him to back up. Back up. Back up. And he took one step back. Excuse me, sir. Move along. Go on. Go on. Go on. Move along. Come on. Go on, Jarvis. Move. Okay. So, Jarvis, go on. Go on. Hey, get. Go on. You're not learning today. You're not learning today. Okay, let's bring him out here. Now see the head down? He does that all the time. And I think it's because he's trying to get out of this. He doesn't want to be here. Come on. Very good. Very good. Come around. Very good. Come around. Come around all the way. There. All right, move. Very good. Move your butt. Now I'm going to gently pull on this side and point towards his butt to remind him he needs to move his bum. Jarvis, get out of the way. Come on. Hey, get. Go on. Let's try that again. Come on. Now he's stubborn. So I'm going to pull him a little bit. And then once he gives, I'm going to release my pressure. There, just like that. Try again. I want him to come near me. I'm just going to hold the pressure. There. see that? When we move this foot, I let go of the pressure. Let's try again. Very good. I didn't have to put hardly any pressure on it this time. Good job. Good job. Try again. A little bit more pressure. More pressure. He's resisting against me. He's pulling the other way. I'm keeping my ground. Come on. Take a step. There. He turned his head just a little bit. I'm going to try it again. Yeah, very good. Very good. Jarvis, you're in the way. In front of the camera. Very good. Alright, so I'm going to ask him to back up again. Back up. Back up. Back up. See, this doesn't work. He don't care. He doesn't care anything about a spinny thing in front of his face. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. See, he will just walk away. He won't back up like I've asked him to. But if I get in front of him like this, ask him to back up. 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 Back. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. Yeah, very good. He's a little bit more responsive, but that's not what I want because that's a really bad position to put myself in. Because if he wants to come at me and not back up, I can get run over. So let me see if I can get him out of the way. Come on. Come on. Get out of the way. Go on. Go eat somewhere else. Let's try this again. Come on, Darcy. Come on. Come on. There. Very good. Jarvis, you need to walk away. I think you guys can still see me. All right, move your butt. Let's turn around. Move your butt. Yeah, good job. Do it again. Move your butt. I know you can see me. Very good. Now, at the same time that I am pulling, I'm pushing on his butt. You can't see it because Mr. Nose is in the way, but yes, I'm talking about you. So the second he turns his head towards me and moves his butt away, I release all the pressure because that is him. That's my way of saying you got it right. Right? Okay. Let's try it again. Now I'm going to work with him for a little bit. And hopefully he'll get out from underneath the shade of the peach trees, and I think he's gonna take a nap. You gonna take a nap? Let's try this again. I'll be right back. Okay, about 5 minutes have gone by. About that, yeah, not too long. And I've worked with him just for a little bit on moving his butt away, and basically I want him to pivot on his front feet and move his behind away from me. He has a hard time doing that because of the ring bone. It's very difficult for him to keep his feet in one spot because these bones basically, like if this is his coffin bone and if this is his hoof, and then this would be, you know, the P2 and P3 and all that stuff, this is fused. So it's hard for him to pivot like this. It's all like one piece. So he kind of sort of has to move his feet a little bit. But I'll show you what he's been doing. This is really good. Come on. Let's lead away. Very good. Very good. Okay. Oh. Oh. All right. So now I'm going to ask him to move his hips. Yeah, very good. One more time. There. Very good. Good boy. One more time. Very good. Good job. Now we're going to do the other side. This side. Your butt. Your butt. Come on. There. Very good. Again. So he kept on thinking that I wanted him to go around in circles because there was a horsefly next to his butt, and I was just doing this. See, I don't know who trained him before, but I want him to understand that this is okay, and he's all right with this. He's okay with this. Yeah, there you go. That's all right. And I used to do this with Jack all the time. I used to just take the lead rope, wrap it around his feet. Here comes Mr. Nose again. You want him to be done? You have to wait. So I think we've done a pretty decent job with him so far, at least for today. Mr. Nose, don't ruin it. Do not bite him on the butt. So I think we're gonna call this an afternoon for him, because this was a good training session that ended on a good note. So let's undo this. Just because he popped you, Jarvis. No, sir. Jarvis. No, sir. What you can't see is him right there biting at his butt because he wants him to move. So, there he is. All right, you can go now. You're free. And you gotta stop biting him on the nose and the butt. Or I'm gonna start making him do some lessons. Yes, I will. And I'll make you turn your butt. Let's make him turn his butt. Let's make you turn your butt. You haven't done that in a while. See what happens when you get to be sassy? We do some lessons with you too. Alright. Now I'm not making this into a knot. Just tied it. Come on. Right. Come on, your turn. Come on. This way. Come on. Come on. Move your butt. Move your butt. Move your butt. Move your butt. No, move your butt. Move your butt. Very good. All right, let's try the other side. Move your butt. Move your butt. No, you can't see very well. Very good. Very good. He can't see very well on that side because that's the side where he's got his bad eye. So what I try to do with him, because of that, I try to give him hand cues, so I very gently tap him on the butt. Move your butt. There you go. Really good. Come on, move your butt. All the way around. Very good. All the way around. Move your butt. Very good. Oh. Very good. Good job. Hey, knock it off. Dogs are going after the chickens. All right. That's it. That's it. That's all the training we're going to do. I know. I know. I know. You know what that is. I love that horse. I wish I had 10 of him. Alright, say goodbye to YouTubies. He did so good. He did really good. He always does good. Say bye. See you guys later. Bye. You're awesome. All right, guys, have a great day. See you later.